Hey guys, welcome back. Today is February favorites, and can I just say that I feel like February is compiled in a week and then it's just totally over. It feels like February starts and then it's just completely over with. And my birthday is February 19th, and I feel like the entire month ends up being my birthday because I mean, I know it's the shortest month, but it just always feels so short. But me and Will did have a great month. We went to New York for my birthday and I spent a few days there. I hadn't been to New York in a really long time, so it was really cool to see, I guess, New York from a different perspective, because the last time I went, I was in high school. And we literally spent the entire time in Chinatown. I didn't get to go anywhere else, so it was super fun visiting, and I just feel like you guys had great suggestions for me. A lot of you guys were from New York. So I'm going to talk about actually a few of the products I picked up while I was there in this video today. So let's go ahead and get into the favorites because I have a lot to talk about. I first want to mention a routine that I have been doing pretty much the entire month of February, and it's just my original bareMinerals routine. And if you guys saw my updated bareMinerals powder foundation routine, you would know which products I'm talking about. So basically the standard products that I used in that video, I used the entire month. I used a couple other foundations just for tutorial purposes, but my bareMinerals primer, original foundation, I mean, that's what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing my original foundation with my bareMinerals Well Rested, and then my bareMinerals Warmth, and just the classic routine I've been doing pretty much the entire month. It's what I took with me to New York and I used the entire time while I was there, and I just have rediscovered my love for all of the original products from bareMinerals. And yeah, I'm actually, this is my light container and I'm almost out. I had probably half a container at the beginning of the month, and I have just really used this stuff pretty much every single day. So all of my bareMinerals original powders I just used non-stop for the month of February. This is a skincare slash self-tan favorite, I guess you could say, and it's the Jergens Natural Glow Wet Skin Moisturizer self-tan version. Okay, they make this in a just wet skin moisturizer version, which I love. I've been using it ever since it came out, and when I saw that they had a self-tan version, I was like, yes please. So it took me at least a week to see results with this. I got it in the darker color. I got medium to tan skin tones, and I love this stuff. This is so natural, so pretty. It leaves, and if you don't know what an in-shower moisturizer is, basically after you turn off the water in your shower and your skin is still wet, you apply this, and then when you get out of the shower, you just kind of pat yourself dry, and it leaves your skin feeling like you just put on lotion, but you're not sticky. So that's why I love the original formula of this, because I hate putting lotion on after I get out of the shower. I just hate that feeling. So this has a really nice moisturized feel, but it's not sticky. But obviously the self-tan version, it self-tans your skin, and it took me about a week to start seeing color. It is a gradual build of color, but right now this is probably the darkest I would say I'm gonna get with it, because I've been using it the entire month, and this is about the color I am. So generally I'm about a MAC NC20 bareMinerals Fairly Light if I don't self-tan, and this bumped me up to probably a MAC NC25, maybe 30. I would say more closer to the NC25 range, and also like a bareMinerals Light foundation, which I absolutely love, because as I've gotten older, I've discovered I don't really like to look super tan. I like to be just kind of somewhere in the middle. I really like that light medium range. And obviously if you do have darker skin, then this will probably build on your skin tone and it will make you darker. But it does come in a lighter shade as well. You can get the Fair to Light, but it's great. It's not splotchy. I mean, literally it has not, it just looks like I've been out in the sun. It's really awesome. I think this is a great product and definitely worth checking out. So while we were in New York, I really wanted to visit the original Nars boutique, which is on Bleecker Street in, I think, the Soho area. So that's the first thing we did when we got to New York, was we actually got a slice of pizza, ate it on the go, and took an Uber down to Soho or that vicinity and went to the Nars boutique. I actually tried to go to the Bite Beauty Lip Lab and make a custom lipstick, but they were booked until the end of freaking February, you guys. Like, I was so disappointed. But I did make it to the original Nars boutique. So this is their first freestanding store, and it's on Bleecker Street. And I picked up a couple of things, but this was something that I have really just been enjoying. And it's one of their new blushes from their spring collection. It's called Bumpy Ride. And I'm wearing it today on my cheeks. It looks like it's gonna be an electric pink in the actual pan, but when you apply it to your cheeks, it's almost like someone just pinched your cheeks and you have that natural kind of pink flush. But this also has like a built-in illuminator slash highlighter. It really does have a nice sheen, a nice glow to it, and I think it's the perfect color for springtime. So I kind of just bought this on a whim. I was like, that's pretty, let's try it. And I ended up being more pleased with it than what I thought I was going to be. But this was kind of like also a little souvenir for me from New York and going to the Nars boutique. I have a Nars Pro card. I've never been able to use it in person. I've only used it online because there aren't any Nars boutiques other than in New York and I think LA maybe. So that was just really fun to visit, and I ended up really loving this blush. So on our last day in New York, I actually got to visit Alison Brod PR, which is a PR firm that a lot of beauty brands contract through. They send their products over to them and they let Alison Brod find influencers to try and test out their products. So a lot of my PR products come from Alison Brod, and they invited me to their office and they were just so kind and generous. I got a blowout in their Garnier salon. They have a little salon in the back. Zeta did my hair, and I was just so excited because I was going on second, third day hair, and I was fixing to fly back home, and it just really kind of just freshened up my day. But then they also took me around their office and just picked out a ton of products and gave me this huge bag full of mostly products I had never tried before. And I have a couple of those products here, but I was so grateful. They were so kind and generous. And the first thing that I was just really impressed with, and I've been using ever since I came back, is the Garnier Micellar Makeup Remover Towelettes. So these are basically the Garnier Micellar water in wipe form. And I was using Clinique's cleansing wipes, which aren't really made to remove makeup. They're just for freshening up. So when I tested these out, I was like, whoa, these remove makeup really, really well. But also what is great about them is they have the perfect amount of moisture in them. I hate when I get towelettes that are too dry or also too wet, because after you've removed all your makeup and it's still soaking wet, you kind of feel like you have wasted product or you've wasted the towelette. But these kind of have that perfect amount in them. They remove makeup so well, and they don't leave your face feeling sticky. That is also something I really, really liked about these wipes. So really been enjoying these. Also, another product that I got in my kind of like swag bag from them is this Peter Thomas Roth Brightening Bubble Mask. I used this on Instagram the other night on my Instagram story, and it is so cool. So it says to use this before special occasions, like use it the day before or the day of a special occasion. I was actually just going to bed when I first tried it, but whatever. So this is basically a gel, and then when you start rubbing it into your skin, it bubbles up and turns into a foam, and you can feel it on your face working. I mean, it's the strangest feeling, but it is so cool. And within 10-20 seconds, your face is just, you look like a foam monster, but it feels so great after you remove it. It is so cooling and refreshing. It makes your face just feel just ready like you can conquer the world. So I was just really impressed with this stuff. I have a feeling I'm going to be overusing it, like probably 3 times a week overusing it. It says to only use for special occasions, but why not? Why couldn't you use it every day? But yeah, I think this is such a cool product. I had never tried Peter Thomas Roth anything that I know of, so this is something that's just really cool and unique. Never tried anything like it before. This is not a new product. I have actually been using this for months now, and I am getting down to the bone on it. I feel like I've almost used it up completely, but I want to go ahead and mention it again because this is a great moisturizer if you have dry skin, and it's the Dermalogica Intensive Moisture Balance Moisturizer. Now, I don't have a lot of moisturizers that I can just get away with as far as washing my face and only applying a moisturizer. I feel like most of the time I have to put an oil underneath my skin or some type of serum to really get that hydration. Not with this. I can literally wash my face and put this on and my face feels amazing. Like, it has hydration the entire night. When I wake up in the morning, it feels amazing. I also use this underneath my makeup as well. So something about this formula really works well with my skin. I feel complete when I use it. I feel like I don't have to add those extra steps. You know, if I'm just having a lazy night and I just want to make sure my face is hydrated and feels smooth when I wake up in the morning, this is an awesome product. I will definitely be repurchasing this. Dermalogica did send me this quite a few months ago, but I will be picking this up probably on my next stop to Ulta. This is a totally random product because I have had this brush for probably a year and a half now. I can remember when Pur sent this to me, but I never used it until recently, and it's the Pur Cosmetics Powder Foundation Brush. Now, I do not use this for powder foundation. I use this for liquids, and the reason I have been loving this brush so much is because it is fast application. I have never been able to apply liquid foundation or BB cream or whatever so fast before I had this brush. I mean, this literally, it's so big that it just covers the surface area of your face within like 3 swipes. So I have been loving this for just everyday, really quick application, out the door. I feel like a lot of brands make brushes like this. I feel like e.l.f. may even have one, but this one is by Pur, and it is just, it's great quality. It's really dense, and it just applies so fast and so quick, and it's just like, whoa, where have you been all my life when I needed like a 3 to 5 makeup routine or minute makeup routine? It is just awesome. So yeah, if you've never owned a large, dense brush like this, I mean, it doesn't have to be from Pur Cosmetics. I would just suggest trying it out because it's so just fast and easy. And this one blends foundation in perfectly. So I wanted to mention this because I feel like there's a lot of you guys who are on the go a lot, and this may help you out in the mornings getting ready quicker. Last but not least is a fragrance I have been wearing this past month, and this was actually a Valentine's gift from my parents, and it's the Fresh Hesperides and Grapefruit Rollerball or scent fragrance. It comes in an actual spray bottle if you do feel like you need the full size, but I ended up getting my mom this for Christmas as like a stocking stuffer, and I liked it so much. I remember me and my dad were smelling fragrances at Sephora. Yes, my dad goes into Sephora with me every single time we are together because he wants to tell every worker, every person in Sephora about my channel. It embarrasses the crap out of me, but he makes sure anytime we are near a makeup store, he goes in with me. So he was in Sephora with me, and we were trying to pick out a fragrance for my mom for Christmas, and we both really liked this one. And I was like, I like that. I was like, I kind of want to keep this for myself, but of course I didn't. It went in my mom's stocking. And then for Valentine's Day, I guess they were just at Sephora and they knew I liked this. I guess my dad probably mentioned that I really liked it, and they got it for me. So this is a really fresh, like no pun intended with the brand being called Fresh, this is a technically really fresh scent. It is very citrusy. If you do not like citrus, you will not like it. This is, but me personally, I love grapefruit, I love orange, I love lemon, I love all of those fresh citrus scents, and I think this is a perfect spring perfume, and I think I will probably have this used up since it is the rollerball by the time summer rolls around. But either way, if you like citrus, then you will love this. It is citrus captured in a bottle. It doesn't smell like fake citrus either. It literally smells like you just cut open a fresh grapefruit. As far as Hesperides, I have no clue what that is. I mean, I'm sure there's someone out there that does. I don't, so Maybe there's some Hesperide in there, but I don't know what that smells like. As far as I know, it smells like a fresh cut grapefruit. So this is amazing, and it's what I've been wearing all month. Alright guys, so I think that is everything I had to talk about. I know this probably will be a longer video because I was rambly, but I know you guys love favorites. I love filming them. So I hope you enjoyed the products I talked about. Let me know what you guys were loving for the month of February down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!